In order to become a powerful global city and shine internationally, Sri Lanka decided to take back land from the Indian Ocean, making 2 square kilometers of new space. This is how Colombo plans to become a big center in South Asia. We know Dubai as a very fancy city, often seen as the fanciest in the world. The people from Dubai used their oil money wisely and turned their desert into a city with the world's tallest skyscraper, the Burj Khalifa. This huge tower shows how luxurious Dubai is. But now China wants to do something similar. They want to create a new city like Dubai, a place of luxury and beauty, and they've chosen Sri Lanka for this. Right now, the place called Port City is just a stretch of empty land by the ocean. But when everything is finished, they will bring in 65 million cubic meters of sand to build it up. The plan is to fill Port City with glass skyscrapers and make it a busy financial area. Get ready for another exciting episode of Superstructures. Each year, about 200,000 skilled Sri Lankans leave their country seeking better job opportunities abroad. Since the end of the civil war in 2009, Sri Lanka has been working to attract jobs and talent back to its capital city, aiming for strong economic growth that gains global attention. Positioned between Dubai and Singapore, and not far from New Delhi, Kuala Lumpur, and Bangkok, Colombo's location holds promise. However, because it's on the Sri Lankan coast, expanding the city significantly is tough, usually happening on its outskirts, away from the current economic and cultural hub. Their solution is this new mega project of Newport City, and this project aims to add new commercial, residential, and public spaces, potentially generating around 80,000 new jobs. Financed and co-developed by both China and the local government, this project stands as the largest private sector undertaking in Sri Lankan history. The Port City initiative involves reclaiming land from the ocean, shaping 5 distinct zones: a financial district, Central Park, island living, marina, and international island. Out of the total 269 hectares planned for reclamation, a substantial 173 hectares are designed as market lands. The sight of Chinese dredgers and excavators working tirelessly along Colombo's famous waterfront has sparked a mix of emotions among the many pedestrians who frequent the area daily. After delays and disagreements, the project is now underway, aiming to build a new financial hub emerging from the Indian Ocean right by the shores of Colombo. This freshly developed region will operate under its own set of economic and commercial regulations, appealing to global corporations. Bringing together the 5 designated areas, Port City will create a comprehensive urban setting. This space is set to accommodate around 80,000 residents, along with a daily influx of 250,000 commuters. The master plan for this novel district envisions an environmentally conscious green city, featuring ample open spaces, water channels, and public areas designed to encourage walking and cycling while minimizing heavy vehicular traffic. The arrangement of buildings will be thoughtfully done, with taller structures situated closer to the mainland and the buildings gradually diminishing in size as they approach the waterfront. Constructing an entire new district at a location within the ocean is an intricate challenge. The journey of land reclamation began in 2014. Initially, around 3 million cubic meters of quarry materials were sourced from a location within 50 kilometers of the site. More than 40,000 precast concrete tetrapods were employed to construct an expansive breakwater. This 20-meter high and 3.2-kilometer long barrier was erected to safeguard the emerging area from the unpredictable monsoon weather. Indeed, during construction, the wall faced a trial. In November 2017, a cyclone struck, causing damage to parts of the unfinished structure. Following the installation of the barrier, a staggering 65 million cubic meters of materials were reclaimed from the sea, forming the extensive groundwork upon which the new Colombo Port City now stands. The reclamation process concluded in 2019, and by December of the same year, the land was officially recognized as part of Sri Lanka. However, challenges persist. Water remediation efforts are undeniably a monumental engineering achievement, yet they have not been without controversy. Concerns raised by environmental groups revolve around the potential impact of this undertaking on the local ecosystem. In 2015, the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka halted the entire project due to concerns about potential damage to the coastline. Fishermen from the northern part of Colombo voiced their worries, pointing out that sand excavations along the coast were harming aquatic life and impacting the livelihoods of around 8,000 individuals who relied on fishing. The habitats of various species suffered destruction, and the removal of corals disrupted the delicate ecological balance. The fishing industry involves many others beyond just fishermen. Those onshore and engaged in transporting the catch to the market are also affected. The Center for Environmental Justice argued that constructing a new city would demand more natural resources than Sri Lanka could sustainably provide. Experts raised the concern that the required amount of sand could quickly surpass 100 million cubic meters, endangering the fragile marine ecosystem and the livelihoods of the 15,000 fishermen operating in the mining area. The Center for Environmental Justice estimated that the cost of obtaining the required sand would amount to $3.2 billion, surpassing the $1.4 billion invested in constructing the city. This environmental group also expressed concern about the anticipated 300,000 daily car trips to the new financial district, which could result in a significant increase in air pollution, already exceeding World Health Organization standards in the city. However, it took nearly a year for the environmental impact assessment to allow the project to resume its operations. Worries have also been expressed regarding the extent of Chinese involvement in the Colombo Port City project. This initiative is part of the Chinese government's One Belt, One Road initiative, a far-reaching infrastructure program that harks back to the ancient Silk Road and aims to enhance China's connectivity with the Middle East, Europe, and Africa. While the port city could provide China with a new route to the Indian subcontinent and its rapidly expanding markets, there are concerns that it might lead to a repetition of past agreements between the two nations that did not conclude favorably. The Hambantota port, initially financed with loans from Chinese banks and opened in 2010, encountered significant losses that led to its leasing to China for 99 years in 2017. Similarly, the Matala Rajapaksa International Airport, often referred to as the world's emptiest airport, was also funded through a substantial Chinese loan. Despite its capacity to handle millions of passengers annually, only 1,536 individuals used the airport in 2019. The developers of the new city project aim to avoid such outcomes. The process of land reclamation for Colombo's port city was finalized in 2019, and construction work is now progressing swiftly. The International Financial City of Colombo project is already underway, with the marina nearing completion, and the first building in the district is set to open this year. A joint marketing campaign by the government and Colombo will soon promote Port City's investment opportunities to external investors. Although Sri Lanka has faced its share of disappointing developments in recent times, and amidst the controversy surrounding Colombo Port City, the project is expected to achieve its objectives once fully completed, inviting fresh capital into the country. The aspirations of establishing a port city appear commendable, and its successful operation is projected to bring substantial economic gains to Sri Lanka. However, the project's success will largely hinge on its management approach. Feel free to share your thoughts on the new port city of Sri Lanka in the comments below. We're eager to hear your perspective. If you found this video informative and engaging, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Superstructures for more exciting content. Thank you and goodbye!